Alright, what's going on? I've always been a huge fan of watching different reaction videos. I love being able to experience things that I enjoy or new things that I want to find out with other people, and I figured I'd try to give it a go. It interests me, so we're gonna see how that works out. So today there's a new song that I'm gonna be listening to by Five Finger Death Punch. It is called The Tragic Truth. And this is a song that apparently was supposed to be released a long time ago, but they didn't get it finished soon enough for the new album, so they released it just the other day, and I'm gonna check it out. I really like Five Finger Death Punch for a lot of their videos because they tell really good stories. They touch on really important topics and go into things that a lot of other bands don't. So there's a lot of good messaging behind a lot of their videos, and I feel like this is probably going to be another one of those, just from the title, The Tragic Truth. So let's start it up. I apologize there. I accidentally hit stop recording over here. I think that's what happened before. Alright, here we go. Got it.
Against the wall, boys. Hey. Knock up, okay? Against the wall, folks, please. Let it open, please.
So right off the bat, we haven't even gotten into the song yet, and can already tell this is going to be a personal story about him. So I know, just from paying attention to the band, that the main singer, Ivan Moody, has gone through a lot of trouble in his life when it comes to alcoholism and a lot of that. The tragic truth, if this is going to be about him, it seems like he's going to be telling his story, so it'll be interesting to see how they portray that. Let's keep going, because we're not even into the song yet. Right into it. I really like when these like heavier songs start off some acoustics.
In the bottom of a bottle, running from a man I swore I'd never be. No one ever has to face tomorrow, but I'm the one that has to face me. It's the
Ads. Right in the middle.
demons I've created for myself, the tragic truth. It's hard for me to
Really good visuals.
so it has to be hard as hell for you, for you. Are we born to be broken sinners? Someone tell the heavens I'm ready to escape. This is not what I wanted, not what I take it all, tear it all, rip it all away.
I love in their music how they always start off, or not always, but a lot of times they'll start off like acoustic and mellow and kind of like lead you into the story, and then they hit that punch where they bring in the emotion, and then they'll pull, once they fire it up, and then they'll pull you back down and bring you back into the story a little bit more, and really start giving you like imagery to try and pull you into that emotional state and get locked into what they're trying to tell you.
I can't say the devil made me do it. I chose
Keep an eye on that right there.
I am the way I am today. I wish there was, but there's no way around it. In the end, I made the choice and will not die ashamed. It's the voice.
EMTs, come. EMTs. Here we go. Hey, can you hear me? Here we go, here we go.
So I think it's really interesting there is, I know it's just a music video, but for trying to portray their story, they like cut away from the song, brought it back down to like more of a realistic feel, like you're actually in real life and not just watching a music video, because was very real to him. And I kind of like, it's weird, but I really like how they do that shift in the video in order to really portray the message. If you saw that I pointed out earlier, the magazines, they were all headlines about him and his alcoholism and basically talking crap on him about just the way he acts and his anger and his alcoholism. But we'll keep going. I'm kind of curious of what that letter said. See if I can pause it on there. It's so fast. Oh, whatever, we'll keep going. If you want to look at it, you can go to the video and stop it yourself. I might do that later as well. But basically, this is just his bandmates coming to visit him in the hospital, giving him support. And I believe those are letters from fans giving him support as well. So this could be a point in his life where, you know, he feels like he's got people backing him, which is always very important. So this song is basically all about like his demons, and his demons are the alcoholism. And you can see as he went through recovery, and now they're depicting the demons there retreating, kind of like in fear. And there was like the positive headlines of him beating the alcoholism or being in recovery. And now we're shifting to the end of the song. You're getting more of a positive message. But we'll see where this ultimately goes.
Did you know that yesterday I celebrated 42 months of sobriety?
Ah, so now he's the puppet master of the demons. 42 months.
The darkness settled in ever again.
You've had any.
Alright. Well, that was Five Finger Death Punch's The Tragic Truth. Seems like it was a personal story from Ivan Moody. And it's a pretty cool message, especially at the end there, where he showed himself as the puppet master. And one of the best things, like I said in the beginning, I love their messaging. And regardless if it's a personal experience or not for them, they like to really address some of these really touching issues that people struggle with, and either before or during or at the end, they a lot of times end up having these messages that they want to share with their fans. And I think that's an awesome way to really connect with people that are struggling, and not just make a song just for the hell of it and make money off of it. And they actually work with different foundations of different causes that they care about, and they do a lot. And you can tell by the way they make their videos that it's different from normal, like a normal band's music video about something that could even be of a similar subject. Not that they necessarily care anymore, but I really like the way that they portray everything and how they are literally talking to you in the music video or writing to you. And it's just really cool to watch all of that and see how even to this day they're still finding new avenues of connecting with people and making sure people know that they're not alone, which is super important. So the message behind alcoholism, and he was really showing how, or in the video they were showing how him having the people around him and having the positive letters coming to him, and after a traumatic experience made him want to be able to make the change. There was a lyric in there, a lot of the whole thing is about him. So he says things like, "It's the demons I've created for myself." What else? And then, "To create it for myself. It's hard for me to understand myself." And there's some lyrics in there that you can look up as well, that he just talks about how he basically created the situation. He made his own decisions, he put himself there, but you know, sometimes you might put yourself in a position, but you still need help getting out of that position. Even if no one's physically doing anything, just having moral support sometimes is enough just to get someone out of that horrible situation. Where, like, one of the visuals where he was being held down in the bed, like, you feel like you're confused, lost, you're scared, and you're just trapped. So every single part of that video had its own little message in the grand scheme of the whole story they were telling, and I think that's awesome. But again, this was Five Finger Death Punch, The Tragic Truth. Hope you liked it. This is my first video, so might be a little rough, but see how it goes. And thanks for watching.